What is up guys, this is Nikolai, also known as ItzNickers, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In this video we are going to be building a to-do list. This is something that's very important to me, and I use this in pretty much all my big builds, and make sure I said big builds. So this is not something you would do if you're just building a single house, but this is something you would do if you're building a huge castle or a huge city or whatever you really want to build that's big enough for you to build this. So what this basically is, it's kind of like a project board or a to-do list, or really whatever you want to call it. I call it a to-do list. It's basically a board where you write down anything that you want to do. It can be build a castle, build a house, create some roads, build a train station, build anything you really want, and you put that in the signs there, and then when you're done or you finish them, you put a golden shovel or pretty much any item you really want. I like to put golden shovels inside the item frames, and that's kind of that kind of shows that you have ticked it off or you have done it. So this is a kind of like a neat little way to keep order in all the projects that you want to do and all the projects that you have done so far, and it kind of gives you a very sophisticated way of kind of keeping your projects in order. So anyway, I really hope you're going to enjoy this, and if you do, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. So anyway, now I think it's time to go in and start building this to-do list. So to start building this to-do list, what you want to start with is you want to start by grabbing your oak wooden planks and then just kind of creating like a base up in the sky somewhere. I like to take it up in the sky just so it doesn't take up room down the bottom where I'm going to build. So that's why I like it, putting it up here. So I'm just going to put it right about there. So you should create kind of like a base block where we're going to start. So from this base block, we're going to be taking it 1, 2 out that way, 1, 2 out that way. And then down, we're going to be taking it, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, maybe 5. Let's go 5 down and go 2 up, I guess. Yes, 2 up. Let's go like that, because we wanted to make kind of like it into a kind of shield kind of thing. So that's why we want it looking like this. So do something like that. That's going to be looking good. It's a little bit square, but we might fix that in a little bit of a later stage here. So that looks kind of okay. We could go ahead and do this kind of thing. Yep, so go ahead and create this kind of shape. So it's looking pretty good now, so let's just quickly move on here. Down here on these blocks, I think we're going to be placing stone bricks, and of course you can go ahead and change the stone bricks if you don't ever use this in your kind of style of building or whatever you're building. So if you're building like a city with oak wood or something like that, and you don't ever use stone bricks, you can change it to that. So that looks kind of good, don't really know. Then on these ones, I'm thinking we can just place upside down stairs, just so we have a little bit of sticking out bits, kind of. That sounds a little bit wrong, but anyway, let's move on. So do that, created a little bit of more round shape, so make the shield a little bit more round. Yep, we're gonna do it up here again, just so we keep it symmetrical up here and down the bottom, so it looks similar. Then in the middle here, so find the middle, that should be that one I guess, and that one. We're going to be taking those out, and that one and that one. So it's all about adding these kind of small shapes to it. We can also go ahead and put a stair there and a stair there. I nearly got it wrong there. Now that's good, because I'm thinking of doing something here, so that's going to be exactly what we want. So we want a sign going there, sign over there, and those there. So this is basically the to-do list kind of thing. So we're going to add item frames all the way across there, 1 in the middle down here, and 2 up there, and a sign in the middle. And then we're just going to have signs all the way down here, and I'll tell you in a reason in a moment why we need this, why we need the item frames here, because it's very useful having the item frames next to the signs here. So here is basically where the projects are going to be, and over here as well, and this is we're gonna write to do list. and hit enter, and perfect. So to-do list looks very good. Then let me see, what can we do? I want to add some torches around, so we can go ahead and put some there, and then maybe put an iron frame at the back of those. Yes, so we have a lot of item frames, but I guess we have to live with it. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. We'll survive. We will survive. So here, I'm thinking we can create some kind of ending to this little place. We can go ahead and do this. Is that gonna be a good ending kind of thing? I don't even know. It looks a little bit weird, but I guess we have to live with it. Or we're gonna create some other design. Yeah, do that. It's gonna look good. Up the top here we can go ahead and do the same. So we did that, and then do that on the other side, just so we keep it all nice and even, symmetrical. Perfect. We added a stair there, so there should be a stair there on this side as well. So just make sure you do it on this side as well, and that basically so we can have more projects kind of thing. Oh, upside down stair. It must be upside down stairs. It looks a lot better. More we need? Anything more? Anything more? I'm thinking of what we can be doing here. It might be a little bit too high, I guess, but we might survive or leave it. What can we add? What can we add? We can go ahead and maybe add that there. Is that gonna look good? Yes, that's gonna look good. Perfect. So perfect. Yeah, it looks a little bit plain on this side, but that's because we haven't placed in any of these item frames here. So make sure you don't place them in the item frames. You don't place item frames in the item frames. That's a little bit stupid. So just make sure you don't do that. Stay up here. Item frame up there and item frame down the bottom. And we don't actually need the item frame there. We need 2 of those, and do that. And write to-do list. Perfect. And then just start signs over here. All these signs. It's very annoying that you have to get into the sign. So I think there might be something where you hold shift. Is there? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try. I might mess it all up. So that looks good. Does it look the same on this side? Except we have 2 torches here and here. So let me place those in. Boom and boom. And then down here we should be adding some kind of torch. We can add it in here, should we? Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Up here, torch, torch, torch. It's a lot of torches, but I guess it's gonna be fine. It looks very medieval, kind of. I don't even know. Down here, torch. And I'm thinking that now we're placing the torches in, we might need an anvil. So we can place an anvil in the item frames, and it looks very good. It looks like it's holding up the torch kind of thing, even though it's not. Everyone knows that it's not, but you know, it's all about the little detail. Oh, come on, place it in. Oh, turn it around and turn it. Yes, good job. And put it in there. Awesome. Down here as well, in that one, and over on the other side, keep it nice and symmetrical. Perfect in that one. Not there. Oh, deleted the torch. Need to go and grab it again. There we go. And up there. Up there. No. I'm gonna leave that. Put that there. Put that there. Place the torch back in and go down here and delete the anvil. Just because my OCD is killing me. Even though I don't have OCD, but you know. So just do that. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. What can we add more? What? So this is kind of a pretty good one, I guess. Anything more we can add? So now I'm gonna explain, I think, explain how you kind of go ahead and work this out. So what you do is you have kind of the projects. Let me see here. You give me a sign here. You have the projects in here, so that can be build a house, just like that. Build a house, and it could be build. Oh, new line. Didn't mean to do that. Built a capitals. Make sure it's capital. build a castle. Perfect. So we got that, and then let's say we have built the castle. So what we're gonna do is, you can either do the same thing. I like to put in a diamond shovel just because it looks better. So I like to put in a diamond shovel right about there, and it's kind of, I ticked off I built the castle, so I ticked it off. You can also go ahead and put pretty much any item in there, but I just like to keep it nice and symmetrical, so I like to put in diamond shovels just to kind of say, okay, check that off. So that's what I like to do. So that's pretty much the concept of what this should be doing, and this is pretty much what I do in all kind of my big buildings. So if I'm building like a castle and I want to make sure the castle has a castle shop, or want the castle to have some kind of special thing, just so I don't forget, I put it in the sign, and when I've done it, I tick it off with a diamond shovel. So I think that's a pretty good concept of keeping track of what you've done, and it's very kind of nice and sophisticated way of keeping everything in order. So I really hope that you guys found this helpful, and I really hope you like this design of this. Of course, you can go ahead and change all the materials, and if you don't like anything I've done in here, you can go ahead and change it. I change mine pretty much every day. Every time I built a new kind of projects, I'm working on a new projects, I make a different design of this, so you can go ahead and make different designs. So just do that. So if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, it really helps me out a lot. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more awesome content. This has been ItzNickers, and I'm out. I'll see you later, guys. Take care.